Tingnan na dito na. Tayo? Plus pa. Ako pa namin? Grace. Kasi nga ako. No.
Po, mag-void audio video check lang po. Sino po counsel for ano po?
Yes, good morning
Zaneco.
po. Can you hear me na po? Good morning po. Can you hear me na po?
Attorney Bendano.
Is the audio okay na po?
Nandito po si Attorney Bendano? Wala pa. Ay, nandito naman po pero
Good morning po.
good morning po.
Yes.
Ma'am, clear po ba audio ng commission?
Yes po. And also po, can we ask is
Ayun po? Can you ask ano po? Mamalinaw po ba audio ko? Is my audio clear?
yes po. The audio is clear.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sige po. Salamat po. Sige po. Ma'am, sino po mag-share screen sa ano ulit? Pwede po i-try niyo po yung share screen kasi last week po medyo
Yes po.
nandun po tayo Sige po. I-off ko muna yung share screen ko para makapag-share screen po kayo. Ayan. Confirming naman po na visible sa akin yung Facebook ng Zaneco. I think Facebook account po ito ng Zaneco. No? Share screen nyo po yung pre-trial brief.
Mukhang nakita na niya. Ang share screen na lang sa trial.
Opo. Kita naman na po yung share screen. Yun nga lang po, Facebook ng Zaneco po yung nakikita sa screen niya.
Oh, ang Facebook. Nana? Ang pre-trial brief mo eh.
Ma'am, just to confirm na Facebook pa rin po yung naka-share screen niya. Yan.
Can you see
I-scroll
the...
nga lang.
Nakikita
Yes po,
niyo na po
nakikita
ba
ko
yung
po yun.
pretrial brief?
Nakikita ko po yung pleading. Pa-scroll lang po. Hindi ko lang po kasi makita yung... Ayan. Yes
Yeah.
po. Visible po pre-trial
Sige.
brief.
Thank you po.
Salamat po. So with that po, mag-reminders na lang po muna ako para makapag-start na po tayo. Okay, so just a few reminders before we begin with our hearing for today. Upon calling the case, the clerk shall make a roll call of all of the parties or participants who have filed their respective pleadings to participate in today's hearing. At the end of the hearing, the clerk shall send the attendance sheet to the email addresses of all the participants who were able to attend the said hearing. Kindly affix your signature on the attendance sheet that will be sent to your respective email addresses. The participants should send back in Word file the duly signed attendance sheet together with the respective company or government IDs to the clerk's email address at cnrivera@erc.ph. The parties and those who have requested to participate or observe in today's hearing shall be required to turn on the respective video cameras at all times during the virtual hearing. Participants shall ensure that the names and the party or stakeholder being represented are properly reflected on the respective videos. For those who wish to record the proceedings, they must seek permission from the Commission prior to such recording. However, only the Commission's recording shall be considered official and will form part of the records of the case. Pursuant to Section 16, Rule 18 of the Commission's Revised Rules of Practice and Procedure, the participants are reminded to observe the rules as provided in the letter invitation. Good morning po, so we will begin in a while.
Good morning, everyone. Attorney Rivera, please call the case. Good morning pala. Good morning, everyone. Attorney Rivera, please call the case.
Yes, Your Honor. The Commission is now in session for ERZ case number 2024-052RC, entitled in the matter of the application for the approval of the proposed capital expenditure projects for the year 2022 to 2024. And confirmation of the two 2018 implemented capital expenditure projects to be presided by the Honorable Attorney Micah N. De Los Santos. The applicant is Zamboanga del Norte Electric Cooperative Incorporated, or ZENECO. Appearances, please, for ZENECO.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Mrs. Sheila C. Cainta-Bendaño, counsel for the applicant.
Thank you. Your Honor, based on the records for this case, ZENECO is the only party.
Thank you, Attorney Rivera. The appearance of Attorney Cainta-Bendaño is duly noted by the Commission. Okay, to start, let me introduce first the Commission's team for this hearing. Already met our clerk, Attorney Charlie N. Rivera, our stenographer, Ms. Lynn Gumban, our representative from Ross, Ma'am Ana Margarita Magayano. Okay, last hearing we had the determination of um, with the jurisdictional compliance and expository presentation. And today we shall have the pre-trial conference and presentation of evidence. Attorney Kainta Bendaño, you may proceed with your pre-trial brief.
Thank you, Your Honor. For the record, Your Honor, the pretrial brief of the applicant was filed on July 28, 2024, as well as the judicial affidavits of the intended witnesses for today's hearing. They were likewise filed on the same date through electronic filing. Your Honor.
Proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You may share it on screen. Thank you.
Your Honor, to confirm if you can see the pretrial brief of the applicant.
Yes, we can see it. Go ahead.
Thank you, Your Honor. On the part of summary of admitted facts, Your Honor, we have listed 3, Your Honor. 1 is that applicant Saneco is an electric cooperative created and existing pursuant to the provisions of Presidential Decree number 269 as amended with principal office located at General Luna Street, Dipolog City, Zamboanga del Norte, Philippines. Our second summary of admitted fact is applicant has been granted by the National Administration, Your Honor, National Electrification Administration, or NEA, an authority to operate and distribute electric light and power within the coverage area comprising the cities of Dipolog and Dapitan and the municipalities of Gudod, Gutalak, Jose Dalman, Katipunan, Kalawit, La Libertad, Leon Postigo, Liloy, Labason, Mutya, Pinyan, Polanco, Rizal, Rojas, Salug, Sergio Osmeña, Siayan, Sibutad, Sindangan, and Tampilisan, all in the province of Zamboanga del Norte. Our last admitted fact, Your Honor, is that it is authorized to file the instant application by virtue of Board Resolution number 19, Series of 2024, dated February 2, 2024 of the Board of Directors. We only have one stipulation of fact, Your Honor, and that is Saneco limits its admissions to the facts alleged in the application dated February 26, 2024, and filed before the Honorable Commission on April 11, 2024. Nevertheless, Saneco reserves the right to allege, stipulate facts as may be deemed appropriate and necessary in the course of the proceedings. The issues to be resolved, Your Honor: 1, whether or not the applicant complied with the requirements provided for under Resolution number 26, Series of 2009. Number 2, Your Honor, is whether or not the capital expenditure projects for the years 2022 to 2024 and the confirmation of the 2018 implemented capital expenditure projects are necessary, reasonable, appropriate, justified, and responsive to the needs of the applicant and beneficial to the consumers. The documents to be presented and marked, Your Honor, are the following. In addition to the documents, in compliance with the jurisdictional requirements sought to be marked or already marked as Exhibits A to H and Series, the following documents shall likewise be presented with the corresponding purposes and to be marked as follows. As Exhibit I is Board Resolution Number 19, Series of 2024, dated February 2, 2024. This is offered and presented to show that the authority of Zaneco was through its General Manager, Jordan Chan Antonio, to file the instant application. As our Exhibit J is Executive Summary of the Capital Expenditure Projects for the years 2022 to 2024 and confirmation of the 2018 implemented capital expenditure projects and its annexes. As J-1 is the forecast model, as J-2 is the performance assessment, as J-3 is rate impact and financial analysis, J-4 is audited financial statements for the years 2018 to 2021, J-5 is the basis of the cost estimates, J-6 is RFSC utilization report for the years 2018 to 2020, J-7 is the distribution development plan for the years 2018 to 2023. J-8 is other financial documents. These are offered to prove the details of the capital expenditure projects for the years 2022 to 2024 and confirmation of the 2018 implemented capital expenditure projects and its justification for the acquisition and implementation of the said CAPEX projects are necessary, appropriate, reasonable, justified, responsive to the needs of the applicant, and beneficial to the consumers. As our Exhibit K is the Judicial Affidavit of Engineer Ana Marie Tabligan. As Exhibit K-1 is the name and signature of Engineer Ana Marie Tabligan. Exhibit K and its submarking will be presented to show that the capital expenditure projects for the years 2022 to 2024 and confirmation of the 2018 implemented capital expenditure projects are necessary, justified, and appropriate. As our Exhibit L is the Judicial Affidavit of Karen P. Ahias, as L-1 is the name and signature of Karen P. Ahias, Exhibit L and its submarking will be presented to show that Zaneco has sources of funds necessary to finance the implementation of its capital expenditure projects for the years 2022 to 2024 and confirmation of the 2018 implemented capital expenditure projects applied for approval before the Commission and the indicative rate impact of the said CAPEX project. As Exhibit M is the printed copy of the expository presentation. As M-1 is the electronic copy of the expository presentation. Exhibits M and M-1 will be presented for the purpose of explaining the necessity of the capital expenditure projects for the years 2022 to 2024 and confirmation of the 2018 implementing capital expenditure projects as well as the rationale and compelling reasons leading to the filing of the petition. Zaneco, Your Honor, will reserve its right to submit other documents as may be required by this Honorable Commission in the course of the hearing. The witnesses to be presented in today's hearing, Your Honor, one is Engineer Ana Marie Tabligan. She will testify on the necessity of the projects and other related matters. Our second witness is Ms. Karen P. Ahias. She will testify on the financial condition of the applicant, the source of funds, its capability to finance the capital expenditure projects for the years 2022 to 2024, and confirmation of the 2018 implemented capital expenditure projects and the indicative rate impact. Zaneco likewise reserve its right to present additional witnesses as may be necessary in the course of the proceedings, Your Honor.
Thank you, Attorney
Thank
Kenta
you.
Bendaño.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, the commission takes note of all the allegations stated in the uh, pre-trial brief of the applicant Seneco. As to the issue to be resolved, um, for the commission, whether or not the capital expenditure projects for the years 2022 to 2024 and the confirmation of the two projects in 2018, implemented in 2018, um, should be granted by the commission. Any comments or manifestations, Attorney Cainta Bendaño?
None, Your Honor.
Okay. Since there are no other matters to be discussed during this part of the proceeding, the pre-trial conference is now terminated and we shall now proceed with the presentation of evidence. You may present your witness, Attorney Bendaño.
Yes, Your Honor. As our first witness is Engineer Ana Marie U. Tabligan. She will be testifying, Your Honor, under the same oath.
Please proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. The testimony of this witness, Your Honor, is offered in evidence to prove that Saneco's capital expenditures to be undertaken within a period of 3 years and submitted for approval with the Commission are necessary, appropriate, reasonable, justifiable, responsive to the needs of the applicant, and beneficial to the consumers. The testimony will likewise prove that the application complied with the requirements provided for under Resolution Number 26, Series of 2009. Further, this judicial affidavit was prepared in English, the language known to the witness, with the name, age, business address, and occupation of the witness, which was conducted by this representation at my law office located at the Bagsakan ni Edad, Tomas Claudio Street, Miputak, Dipolog City. The witness was likewise appraised of possible criminal liability for false testimony and that she was answering the questions voluntarily and on her free will, fully aware that she does the same under oath. May I proceed, Your Honor?
Please share on screen the judicial affidavit. And then you can proceed. Thank you. Proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mrs. Witness, can you please state your name, address, status, and other personal circumstances?
First, good morning, Your Honor, and good morning, everyone. I am Engineer Ana Marie U. Tabligan, of legal age, married, and with office address of Zamboanga del Norte Electric Cooperative Incorporated, General Luna Street, Dipolog City, Zamboanga del Norte.
May I know if you are currently employed?
Yes, ma'am.
In what company are you employed?
I am currently employed with the Zamboanga del Norte Electric Cooperative Incorporated, more popularly referred to as Zaneco, with principal office at General Luna Street, Dipolog City, Zamboanga del Norte.
What is your current position with Saneco?
I am currently the Strategic Planning and Control and ICT Division Supervisor.
What are your duties and functions as Strategic Planning and Control and ICT Division Supervisor?
I am responsible for the conceptualization, design, and coordination of financial, technical, and institutional research to support planning and evaluation of all programs, and make recommendations on strategy development and decision-making, administer the preparation and formulation of the COOP's EICPM and annual work plan, and the supervision and update of annual cash operating budget in coordination with the Finance Services Department for its monitor. And I'm also in charge in the preparation of the capital expenditure projects applications for the cooperative.
What will you do with the capital expenditure project application that you prepared? I will reform my question, Your Honor. Engineer Tabligan, can you remember that there was a capital expenditure project application that was prepared by Seneco
Yes, ma'am.
and that you personally participated in the preparation of this capital expenditure project?
Yes, ma'am.
And can you confirm if that is for the years 2022 to 2024?
Yes, ma'am.
And what did you do with that capital expenditure project application?
This was prepared following the provisions of ERC Resolution Number 26, Series of 2009, and the Cooperatives Distribution Development Plan, NEA approved, and evaluated integrated computerized planning module.
Is there any pending capital expenditure project application that you filed with the ERC?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have a copy of this capital expenditure application filed before the ERC?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you show it to us?
These are all the documents that we have prepared for the CAPEX 2022-2024.
In this capital expenditure project application, on page 11, the verification and certification of non-forum shopping was signed and executed by Attorney Jordan Chan Antonio, the General Manager of Saneco. Now, can you please show any proof if Attorney Jordan Chan Antonio is duly authorized in the signing of this verification and sworn certification?
I can confirm the authorization through a board resolution number 19, series of 2024.
Do you have a copy of this resolution number 019, series of 2024?
Yes, ma'am.
I have here resolution number 019, series of 2024. Excerpt from the minutes of the regular board meeting of the Zamboanga del Norte Electric Cooperative Incorporated on February 2, 2024 at 9 o'clock in the morning, held at Saneco Sky Hall Conference Room, MCO Building, Saneco. Kindly go over this one if this is the same board resolution wherein Attorney Jordan Chan Antonio, the General Manager, was duly authorized in the signing of the verification and sworn certification.
Yes, ma'am. The same board resolution.
Your Honor, this was already marked and identified during the Petaya conference, Your Honor.
Noted.
Thank you, Your Honor. And by the way, Engineer Tabligan, can you remember having executed a judicial affidavit in relation to this hearing?
Yes, ma'am.
And if that judicial affidavit will be shown to you, will you be able to identify the same?
Yes, ma'am.
I have here a judicial affidavit of one Engineer Ana Marie U. Tabligan. Kindly go over this one if this is your judicial affidavit.
Yes, ma'am. This is my judicial affidavit.
On page 9 of this judicial affidavit, above the name Ana Marie U. Tabligan, can you state for the record whose signature is this?
That is my signature, ma'am.
Now, with the identity of your signature, can you confirm and affirm as to the truthfulness and correctness of your judicial affidavit?
Yes, ma'am.
With that, Your Honor, may we pray that the judicial affidavit will form part of the direct testimony of this witness. She's now ready for cross.
What is the marking for the judicial affidavit?
Your Honor, the judicial affidavit of Engineer Ana Marie U. Tabligan was marked as our Exhibit K and her signature as our Exhibit K-1.
Okay. The judicial affidavit of Engineer Ana Marie U. Tabligan is marked as Exhibit K, and her signature therein is marked as Exhibit K-1. Engineer Tabligan, you are temporarily excused from the virtual witness stand. We'll raise our clarificatory questions after the presentation of the second witness. May proceed, Attorney Cainta Bendaño,
Thank you, Your Honor.
your second witness. Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor. As our second witness, Your Honor, is Ms. Karen P. Ahias. Her testimony is presented to show and prove that Saneco has sources of funds necessary to finance the implementation of these capital projects applied for approval before the Commission. The testimony will likewise show the indicative rate impact when implemented. Further, this judicial affidavit was prepared in English, the language known to the witness, with the name, age, business address, and occupation of the witness, which was conducted by this representation. At my law office located at Bagsakan ni Edad, Tomas Claudio Street, Miputak, Dipolog City. The witness was apprised of possible criminal liability for false testimony and that she was answering the questions voluntarily and on her free will, fully aware that she does the same under oath. May I proceed, Your Honor?
Please proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. She will be testifying under the same oath, Your Honor. Miss Karen Ahias, can you please state your name, address, status, and other personal circumstances?
First of all, good morning to our hearing officer, Attorney Micah N. De Los Santos, and everyone, good morning. I am Karen P. Ahias of legal age, Filipino, and with office address as Zamboanga del Norte Electric Cooperative Incorporated, General Luna Street, Dipolog City, Zamboanga del Norte.
May I know if you are currently employed?
Yes, ma'am.
In what company are you employed?
I am currently employed with the Zamboanga del Norte Electric Cooperative Incorporated, more popularly referred to as Zeneco, with principal office at General Luna Street, Dipolog City, Zamboanga del Norte, Philippines.
What is your current position with Saneco?
I am currently the Power Trading and Tariff Division Supervisor.
What are your duties and functions as Power Trading and Tariff Division Supervisor?
I am responsible in providing strategic support to the Core Plan Department Manager by analyzing and interpreting data and resources relative to the power trading distribution as well as tariff formulation of the cooperative, and make recommendations on strategy development and decision making. I am also responsible in administering the cooperative's rate-making functions and secures on-time compliance with regulatory reports and requirements.
Are you familiar with the 3-year capital expenditure plan of Saneco?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any participation in the preparation of the capital expenditure application of Saneco?
Yes, ma'am.
What will you do with the capital expenditure project application that you prepared?
I am in charge in the preparation of economic analysis, financial analysis, which consists of the sources of funds, 5-year cash flow, rate impact, and sensitivity analysis of the proposed 3-year CapEx projects.
Currently, is there any pending capital expenditure project application that Saneco filed with the ERC?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have a copy of this CapEx application filed
Yes.
before the ERC?
Sorry. Yes, ma'am.
Can you show it to us?
Um, okay. These are the same documents of the CAPEX application filed with the ERC, ma'am. This one and this one.
On this CAPEX application, on page 12, there is a verification with certification of non-forum shopping, and this was signed by Jordan Chan Antonio, your General Manager of Saneco. Can you please state if your General Manager, Attorney Jordan Chan Antonio, is duly authorized by Saneco in the signing of this verification with certification of non-forum shopping?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any proof to show that she is authorized?
Yes, ma'am.
What is that document?
The document as a proof is Board Resolution number 19, Series of 2024.
I am showing to you Resolution number 019, Series of 2024. This is an excerpt from the minutes of the regular board meeting of Saneco on February 2, 2024 at 9 o'clock in the morning, held at Saneco Sky Hall Conference Room, MCO Building, Saneco. Can you please tell me if this is the same document that will prove the authority of Attorney Jordan Chan Antonio, the General Manager of Saneco, in the signing of the verification and sworn certification?
Yes, this is the Board Resolution, ma'am.
By the way, can you still remember having executed a judicial affidavit in relation to today's hearing?
Yes, ma'am.
If that judicial affidavit will be shown to you, will you be able to identify the same?
Yes, ma'am.
I have here a judicial affidavit executed by one Karen P. Ahias. Kindly go over this one, if this is your judicial affidavit that you executed in relation in today's hearing.
This is my judicial affidavit, ma'am.
On page 8 of this judicial affidavit, there appeared a name Karen P. Ahias as the affiant, and above that name is a signature. Can you tell us whose signature is this?
This is my signature, ma'am.
With your signature, will you confirm that you have read the contents of your judicial affidavit?
Yes, ma'am.
Are the contents therein true and correct?
Attorney,
Yes.
can I make necessary corrections in my affidavit?
What portion of your judicial affidavit do you want to be corrected?
I want the portion wherein there is question number 9, number 10, and number 11, as well as its answers. I'm praying that this will be deleted.
Why do you want this portion of your judicial affidavit to be deleted?
For the reason, Attorney, first, this application pertains only on the prayer for approval of the proposed CAPEX projects. And number 2, that question and answers number 9, 10, and 11 have no relevance on the current application. These are merely clerical error in the course of preparation of the judicial affidavit.
With that, Your Honor, may we pray, Your Honor, that the portion of the judicial affidavit of the witness, specifically on question number 9, 10, and 11, as well as its answers, will be excluded from her judicial affidavit.
We'll check first. Let's have a recess of 5 minutes. Be back at 9:56.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
The session, the hearing is now on recess. Thank you.
Hello? Kani? Kanina, Diana, nag-chat ako. Oh, lisod pa dyan.
Let's resume. The commission is resuming its session. Attorney Cainta Bendaño, were these questions asked during your conduct of taking the testimony of the witness?
Actually, Your Honor, these were not asked, Your Honor. We were just sorry that we would like to apologize that these were included, Your Honor, in the course of the preparation of the judicial affidavit.
Okay. So, for the record, since this is already submitted to the commission, this will be just stricken out in during this proceeding. The
Thank-
questions and answer for number 9, 10, including 11.
Yes, Your Honor.
This was also not part of your Q&A.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Questions and answers for question number 9, 10, and 11. Okay, proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Ahias, with the exclusion of questions and questions number 9, 10, 11, as well as its answers. Now, can you confirm as to the truthfulness and correctness of the contents of your judicial affidavit?
Yes, ma'am.
With that, Your Honor, I will be ending my direct examination and would like to manifest that the judicial affidavit of the witness will form part of her direct testimony. She is likewise ready for cross, Your Honor.
Thank you. Engineer Ana, for the clarificatory questions, we'll have Engineer Ana Magayano. Engineer, you may proceed with your questions.
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, I have few additional requirements themselves to submit.
Engineer, can you raise the volume? Thank you.
Sorry, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor, I have few additional requirements themselves to submit in addition to those requested in the previous.
Your Honor, may I interrupt?
Yes.
We cannot hear the question propounded by Engineer Ana Magayano, Your Honor.
Engineer, can you raise the volume? Thank you.
Yes, Your Honor. I confirm po kung naririnig na po ako ng ayos.
Attorney Bendaño, can you hear Engineer Magayano?
Still, Your Honor, we cannot hear, Your Honor.
Your Honor, for a while I use my phone.
Okay. Let's have a quick recess. 2 minutes. Be back at 10:01.
Thank you, Your Honor.
The hearing is on recess.
May I confirm po kung naririnig na po ako clear?
Attorney Cainta Bendaño, can you confirm if you can hear Engineer Magayano?
Your Honor, may we know if there is already a question propounded by Engineer Magayano? Because
None yet.
Yes, Your Honor.
But you can hear her clearly.
No, Your Honor. Previously, we could not hear her, Your Honor. But may we ask Engineer Magayano, Your Honor, if she can speak now so we can confirm if we can hear it?
Okay.
Yes po,
Engin-
hello po.
You can't
Can you hear
hear.
me now po?
Not clear. They can't hear you clearly, Engineer.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
We can
Engineer
hear-
Malvin.
We can hear
Yes, Your
Engineer.
Honor.
We can hear Engineer Melgar, Your Honor. Loud and clear, Your Honor.
Okay,
Engineer,
so, Your Honor, I will just ask na lang po the questions to be performed by Engineer Magayano.
go ahead po.
In the previous hearing po, some Selco mentioned that some projects from your last CAPEX application, 2019 to 2021 CAPEX under ERC case number 2019-039 RC, were still being implemented in 2022 and 2023. This was the reason for the absence of CAPEX application during that period. Tama po. Could Subcel po please provide the details on which project from the 2019-2021 CAPEX application were continued into 2022 and 2023? And additionally, could you explain why these projects extended into 2022 and 2023? Next is, was this extension is due to excess po ba ng materials from 2019 to 2021 period? Or was it because the projects were not fully implemented within the 2019 to 2021 time frame?
Can Engineer Tabligan, Your Honor, proceed with the answer on the questions propounded?
Go ahead.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning, Sir Malvin. Sir, it's Zaneco po, sir. And to answer your questions po, sir, doon po sa first question niyo po na nag-ano po kami, nag-implement po kami ng CAPEX 2019-2021 for the year po sa 20. Yes po, sir. We still implement those applied CAPEX since wala pa po siyang approval from the commission, but still continue po yung ano namin, yung pag-apply. Nag-send po kami ng manifestation po sa commission for the implementation. Out of the 53 projects po, we implemented, meron kaming top 10 na priority projects po at nag-loan po kami doon po sa NEA po. Then we will comply po those documents po, mag-submit po kami ng mga documents po, those projects po na na-implement po, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Next question po, ma'am, is some Selco should be required to provide the status of the actual implementation of CAPEX projects from the previous application, including the actual cost incurred. Mag-provide na lang po kami ng table for you to fill up po. And para po ma-verify natin yung information that yung mga projects na yun extended into 2022 and 2023. Okay po.
Thank you po, sir.
And then, with regards po dun sa rural electrification program ni Saneco in its franchise area, ano na pong status or update po?
Mag-comply po kami, mag-send po kami ng status update po ng mga rural electrifications namin. Kasi since meron po kaming mga na-complete po na mga projects through funded by the National Electrification Administration po, sir.
Copy po. And then, Your Honor, may we also direct Saneco to submit the copy of the audited financial statement, highlighting the beginning balance and actual RPC collections for year 2022 and 2023. And
This-
the Saneco acquired loans to finance the proposed CAPEX projects. Meron na po ba tayong na-loan for this CAPEX project?
Engineer Ms. Ahias will be the one to answer the question, considering
Yes,
this
Your Honor.
pertains
Yes,
to the financial standing of Saneco.
Yes, good morning po, Engineer Melgar.
Yes,
For
ma'am. Good morning.
the first question or yung sa audited financial statement po, AFS for the years 2022 and 2023 were already part of the submission of the annual report with the ERC, Your Honor, through electronic submission and via courier for the hard copies. However, we will comply as requested during this conduct of hearing.
Yes, ma'am. But we need po the highlighted beginning balance used by Saneco to specifically po pinpoint in the annual report or audited financial statement. Okay po.
Yes, Your Honor.
Then, regarding po dun sa loans, nakapag-acquire na po ba ng loans si Saneco?
For this specific CAPEX projects, Your Honor, Zaneco haven't yet acquired loan from financiers.
Pero for previous CAPEX po, under 2019 to 2021 CAPEX,
Yes,
yung
po.
Saneco already acquired loan?
Yes, Your Honor, we have acquired loan for our previous CAPEX project applications.
Pero for this po, wala pa po. For
Wala pa.
this,
Yes
wala.
po, not
Okay.
yet.
Thank you, Your Honor. That's all po for the ROS po.
Thank you, Engineer Melgar. I just have a few questions for Zaneco. First, with regard to your project, replacement of rotten poles. So these are all wooden poles that you will replace.
Yes.
And what kind of poles are you going to replace them with? Wooden pa din or metal or concrete?
It will be
Concrete.
replaced by a steel poles, Your Honor.
Steel poles. How did you estimate the cost for such material?
We use po yung sa price index po ng National Electrification Administration po, yung NEA price index po nila for the year 2023.
For the purchase of substation, that's number 13. Are you going to purchase an entire substation?
Your Honor, may we clarify? Kasi wala pong applied na substation po sa 22-24 na application namin.
It's under number 13. Purchase of substation and distribution system tools and special equipment.
Yun po.
Under
ma'am.
network projects.
Yun pong mga tools and equipment po, yun ang gagamitin po ng sa pag-conduct po ng preventive maintenance po ng mga substations.
So you will not going to purchase a substation.
Yes po, tools and equipment lang po yan, Your Honor, for the conduct of the preventive maintenance services po ng aming mga technical personnel, Your Honor.
Okay, because it's stated here, purchase of substation. Please make the necessary amendment or correction for when you submit, when you file na lang your compliance.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Okay, that's all from my end. Any motions or clarifications that you would like to raise, Attorney Bendanyo?
Yes, Your Honor. Just manifestation, Your Honor, with regards to the documents regarding compliance on certain requirements on the questions, Your Honor. We will be complying it, Your Honor, and we will be submitting it to this Honorable Commission.
Thank you. Since there are no other matters to be discussed, the presentation of evidence is now terminated. The applicant Seneco is directed to submit the additional required documents 20. Sige. Since may additional since the last hearing, 20 days from today's hearing, simultaneously file it with your formal offer of evidence.
Yes, Your Honor.
20 days.
But we will be filing ahead, Your Honor, those documents required during the expository presentation because it will be expiring this coming August 22, Your Honor. So they will be filed ahead, Your Honor.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Hearing adjourned. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You may leave at your pleasure.